gentlemen, once again, welcome
Nope.
to Lunch Money. I'm your host, Gina Savage, with host, Christy Miller.
What's up?
We are your new... Nothing. We are your new / old daytime noon comedy talk show.
Yes.
I am not feeling funny at all today.
No.
But do I look funny?
You look fucking gorgeous. So if you're feeling gorgeous, you're looking gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not feeling too funny either. I feel like I feel so bleh. Like I feel like what 9.5 months in quarantine would feel like.
I get that. I feel like someone who during quarantine has I put on that infamous, is it infamous? Quarantine 15? I put it on. I'm not kidding you. I had lost weight. I had gotten back to normal weight.
Right.
Then put on the weight. And everyone's telling me I look good. It's in the face. But if you see this, like, thank God for angling. And I swim a lot, so the arms look good. But there is like a tummy thing happening. And that's okay. I don't care. I'm alive. I'm breathing. But quarantine 15. But it's in the face. It's like I had Botox, but it didn't. And welcome to the new noon. We're filled with all these sorts of tidbits.
Yeah, I had Hotox. So it's...
Botox?
Yeah. When you was a hoe and you get injected. Okay. Oh.
Oh no.
Beef injection. God, I haven't had that in so long. I don't know what the fuck it is anymore.
A hot beef injection?
Mm-hmm.
A hot beef injection.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of hot beef injection?
No, I have. I just haven't heard of it lately.
Well, I'm bringing the old school back.
Two old school bitches getting nothing.
This is the new noon.
Nobody's getting COVID. Nobody's breathing on each other. I mean, you can't even if you wanted to start something.
Yes.
What's that say? Is that another share thing?
No, it says yes.
Yes. Mine is a little great. You can't see mine as you fuck this cup and this set, okay? All right. It's got grapes on it. It's got grapes and little it's got apples on my cup.
Hold it up. I'll tell you where to angle it. Hold it right there. Now move your left hand.
There we go.
There you go. Oh,
that's my cup. Woohoo, that's
like,
my prop.
That looks like Grandma's cup from 1974.
That was a pear, although it looked like an ass. Now that I look at it, it looks like a fucking ass.
Yeah,
hi.
A pear and grapes. It's an ass and balls. Lady.
This cup is all sorts of phallic, and we're back to that.
Phallic.
Let's talk about the non-issues of the day.
All right, let's talk about your week. You had an event to go to this last weekend, I see?
I did. Thank you for asking about it, Christy.
No, it wasn't like it wasn't written. Not like it wasn't written down on the script.
Yeah, let's ask each other about our day, shall we? Okay. So this past weekend, I went to an event, and some of you know that I'm in the business of recovery and recovering. So I was at a sober event in Miami at a new venue that just opened. The event, I think, as well as the location, is called No Bar, because there's no freaking bar, because we don't need a freaking bar. There's no bar. But
yeah, it's like
juice and sockets and
It's like sounding it out. It's like a phonetic. There's no bar. There's no bar.
No bar. No. What'd you say? No bar. That's right.
No bar.
I got to tell you, some of the best looking people I've ever seen in my life was at that thing last night.
Well, it's amazing when you're healthy and not doing drugs and drinking, how good you look.
Isn't it though? And like you're present and you can, be, forthcoming with your life and, whatever. But yeah, who knew? Only 20 something years and then nonsense. And, here we are again. But anyway,
and even
whatever.
all your teeth are in line.
They're in line, but
they're alphabetized. Your skin looks good.
I got some sun today, but let's go back to No Bar, because I think it's important. During the holidays, during COVID, during all this nonsense, the bottom line is people are like mentally ill. Just mentally ill right now. What happened?
No, pointing.
Am I
Mentally
frozen?
Ill. No. I'm
Are
saying
you doing a
point.
mentally false?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
pointing at myself. If you can see in the camera, I'm pointing
Right.
that I'm mentally ill.
Fine. I respect that. Um, yeah, we're mentally ill right now. We're getting fed crazy news. People are acting nuts. They're acting crazy in the streets. So anyway, it's good if I commend anybody trying to, like, let's say, get sober during this pandemic, because honestly, this is a no joke situation right now. You don't have money. You're not sure how you're going to work, what you're going to do. It would make one want to just, like, check out. So I'm saying don't check out, because there's a lot out there for you. This is not another PSA. There's just a lot. So No Bar, getting back to that, is owned by my friend's boyfriend. I'm going to shout out to Susan, because talk about somebody who stays in shape. My friend Susan, damn. Are you there?
You're talking.
I know
I'm
you
listening.
stay in shape, but I mean, I don't know. We're about the same size. Like, she doesn't even have like there's no waist. I gave her a dress that I've had for 20 years. I think I wore it like 3 times
Right.
for special events. This dress has particular history, but I gave it to her, and it fits like, I'm like, fuck, 20 years ago. Like, I mean, first of all, the dress is in pristine condition,
Right.
but like, it just fits her beautifully. But getting back to mental health, when you are taking care of yourself throughout this nonsense, it's nice to have a place to go. So No Bar was a great event for people that, like, want to stay in the solution and not the freaking problem.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I like.
And you?
Nothing.
No? Did it snow at least in your town?
It sprinkled snow, but it didn't stick. It wasn't good enough. This week we're getting a big fat snowstorm on Wednesday. So buckle up, kids. It's gonna be a big storm. So I'm excited.
Walking in a, this is how I used to say it as a kid, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland, like that. Walking in a winter.
Walking around in women's underwear.
Yeah. So you told me they don't even know, or was it my sister? Somebody told me that they didn't even know, like, what to predict. That's how bad it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even sure.
We have no idea. No
Right.
idea. So just brace yourselves. Put a seatbelt on. Put on your mask. We're going to fucking die.
Well, I love and hate. I gotta say it. I love it and I hate it. I hate it for the politics and nonsense, because you know how it be down here.
Oh, Florida is,
and then
like
my ilk comes down here.
Yeah, Florida is like 1956.
Well, I got a little something to say about the pool people.
They're back, the pool people.
Pool people are back. My Republican pool people. Now, I'm trying to, how I like to try to be fair. I try to be fair. I'm trying to listen to you. And they're my friends. They're my friends. They respect your political beliefs. I still don't understand, though, how anyone could respect the language of, is our president still president? Because I haven't, other than fighting lawsuits and electoral votes, what is he freaking doing? But I digress.
He's stacking his money from all these idiots with his GoFundMes for the election overthrow campaign, and it's just the Stop the Steal GoFundMe. He's just milking it for as much as he can before he deuces out.
I know some of our friends, or my father would say, they're not your colleagues. You have colleagues. You have colleagues if you're a physician, right? These are your colleagues. Your comic friends are not your colleagues. But anyway, some of our, I guess, people in our field are very adamant about their political beliefs, and I understand that, but man, settle it down a notch, everybody. Just a notch.
Yeah, it's everybody's pretty. Okay, ladies, you're all pretty. Okay, just stop. But anyway. So
I'm only happy when it rains. Sorry, just remember that song?
oh yeah,
Came up the other
garbage.
day.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
garbage?
it's all garbage.
Shirley Manson.
It's a
Yes.
great song. I'm only happy when it rains.
Speaking
I
of
feel like,
garbage,
yeah, tell me.
New York City is closing down again Monday. It's bars and restaurants because our numbers are spiking. Do, 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 do. We are spiking because of Staten Island, because they could eat my whole family.
It's not just Staten Island, is it?
Yes.
are,
And
we
parts of
are we blaming Pete Davidson? No, we're not. No,
no,
he's he's a sweetheart.
no, Pete Davidson's the only one wearing a mask at Staten Island.
I know, it's crazy.
Him and Max Rose are the only two people wearing masks.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no more bars and restaurants. But at least I have the gym. If I can't eat out, I'm gonna lift weights. Thank God.
Well, just as long as you don't co-host with anybody.
Oh, I haven't co-hosted with a man in almost 5 years.
But brings me back to my point, actually, first with the event that I went to, the no bar experience, which was amazing. The fact that it was curfew in Miami that night. It was, what the hell just happened? I swear to God, everything has to happen, right? Lights out, curfew. It's curfew on the show. Give me 1 second.
It's curfew at Gina's apartment.
You gotta freaking be joking with me right now.
Did your light go? Did it burn out?
Just bear with me. Bear with me.
You're fine.
It's gonna be great in 1 second.
Gina is a little in the shadow.
Oh, whoa! Holy hell.
In the shadow of a doubt, then there's light, baby. Carol Ann, go to the light. Carol Ann,
go to the light.
Go to the light, Carol Ann.
Brighter than before, who cares?
Good.
I don't ever charge things. That's the problem. I used to get in trouble with my boyfriend about it because he was like, you don't ever charge the batteries. Let's go back to the no bar thing for a second. So I go to no bar, and it was the first night of curfew because Miami was supposed to lock it down at midnight. Well, we didn't get out of there till close to midnight. And we were on the roads. Hello. Nothing was shutting down. Nothing looked like it was shutting down. Nobody cares. No. Miami, Florida.
Florida is its own. That's why it's shaped like a dick, because everybody can just suck it.
Whatever. But you can't beat that sunshine, though. You can't beat it. 81 today.
You would think with all that sunshine and beautiful beaches that people would be a little nicer.
Yeah, just they're nice, but they're very nice. But that, you know what? I found out long.
Unless you're black. Sorry, it's funny.
It's sadly it's unfortunately true. Unfortunately, let me tell you 2 things. So it's so awful. The pool people, a few of them now it's all coming out.
Oh,
a few of them tested positive.
Only a few?
Like weeks back. Yeah, a couple weeks back. Now they're telling me, thank God that I'm practicing social distancing, right? I have been, knock on wood. Okay, so a few of them had it. Now I'm finding out, or I've been in the proximity of others that have had it, which is at this point everybody.
Yeah.
But getting back to your, wouldn't people be nicer? I looked at where I am in relation to crime, right, in the area.
Okay.
I'm in what's known as Palm Air, the community of Palm Air. Very secure, very safe, it was a retirement community.
Right.
Everything around me, it's all like on a grid of purple, light purple, some sort of mauve. I don't know. But the darkest of the purples is the crime. And left and right of me are dark ass purples.
Eggplant.
It's just like around me there's a casino. And then there's some shady neighborhoods that I'm all too familiar with.
That went way over your head. That went way
No, I heard it. I chose to ignore it.
Never ignore. It's always funny. Stop ignoring. Stop ignoring. Let the action flow.
Tell me more.
Yes.
Yes. So
they all got COVID.
They all got COVID, and yeah.
Congratulations.
So, on a brighter note, Ted Danson's coming out in a new series. that'll laugh at. I'm hacking up my smoke.
He's what is Ted in his late hundreds now? Like,
I don't know, but he's, let's just hope
let's just change his name to Dead Danson.
Even a dead Ted Danson, God forgive me, is funnier than live a lot of other people. But he's coming out in something called The Mayor.
Oh yeah, he's playing the LA mayor. Oh yeah, that looks really cute.
It does look cute. What happened to Kim Cattrall's series? Wasn't she on some like thing about like a gospel, like some gospel show in the vein of like a Tammy Faye Baker or something like that? I don't know, but
I don't know.
It looked like it was promising, and then I was like, I think I watched one, and I'm like, maybe I could watch it, but I don't know what happened with that. Somebody? Do we have a caller?
Caller, are you there? Caller.
Does anybody care about Kim Cattrall?
Not really.
Not. No.
Not those old meat flaps.
Look, say what you want. She looked good. I'm hacking.
God damn, dude, just laugh. God, you just shit on all the jokes.
No.
Just laugh. Say what you want, but fuck everybody. Have fun.
Person. I'm this.
Yeah, but you don't have to say what you want.
I'm sorry. I'm just out of it today. So it is Groundhog Day you mentioned before.
Yes, it is. Is it? Is it Groundhog Day? Groundhog, are you there? Groundhog, are you there? Groundhog, are you there? Did de Blasio drop you again? Groundhog, are you there?
De Blasio's dropping everything. What else is going on?
I think he's dropping his balls, the fucking groundhog. Or
I might have to come up there.
For his balls to drop?
No, just to see it for myself. Right, see what's going on up in my town.
Yeah, it's not as it's as long as things stay because we're going to Monday is our first day of lockdown, of indoor dining. So you can still do outdoor, takeout, curbside. You sit down outside to eat, outdoor dining, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm fucking tired. It's been a long weekend. Been a long life. But so I'm hoping that they let at least the restaurants, because we were closing. We had a curfew at 10 with the indoor dining and everything. Yeah, we closed at 10 o'clock for the last, I'm going to say month and a half, maybe something. So we're begging that if we have to cut out indoor dining and bars and stuff like that, if everything's, curbside pickup or outdoor dining, at least let us stay open again till 11 or 12. You don't even know, Gina, how much of a difference that hour or two makes on the streets when it comes to craziness, because the moment everything closes, that's when all the crazy people come out, and that's when all the crazy shit happens, like me getting punched in the face, or people getting robbed or stabbed or chased, because they're desperate. But if there's a lot of action going on, it keeps them all occupied. It's like, oh, look, balloons, toys. It's like, it's...
Yeah, they could just mess, They're just tricked by I call it fan keys. That's my thing with men. You could distract, you got keys like a baby. Fans, so fan keys.
Yeah.
You got to keep that action going.
And if they keep everything open, if I don't know what time it closed tonight, but if they keep everything open to at least 11 or 12, it'll make a huge difference in the crime in the city. I'm telling you, especially in my neighborhood.
Well, watch this Monday bullshit.
Yep.
For
see
you.
What happens tonight.
And what happens with your snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So because then nobody's eating.
No one's eating. Everybody's hibernating.
I'm gonna be I'll be the snowman in the corner under a pile of snow eating outside.
Everybody hunkering down.
Frosty the Snowman, dinner for two, sweetie. Okay.
Sorry, we're closed.
Hey, it's snow business like snow business like snow business. I know. Yeah,
So
it's
everything, yeah.
yeah, it's a shit show. Anyway.
Right. Well, don't we have any other news that we were talking about? I know we do.
Well, because with all the rates spiking, you know who I really want to blame for all the shutdown again is Ellen DeGeneres. It's Ellen's fault. She tested positive for COVID-19. All the indoor dining is gone. So
That's it. It's Ellen's fault. You're right.
Ellen, there's no more pussy eating inside doors. You have to eat her pussy outside on the curb.
She's got COVID, man. Come on.
Keep 6 feet away from. Here, don't kiss me, Ellen. Just eat my pussy. Is that what her wife says?
You can't go within 6 feet of the pussy. The pussy.
Does Portia's pussy have to wear a mask?
You know what? Every pussy should wear a mask.
Mine does.
I bet that mask pussy.
Mine has the mask of Zorro.
It has like like the circle with a do not enter. Why do not enter look like that? But it can't, I'm not. It's over. It's over for that.
Yeah, mine's Zorro because it's the gay blade. Hey, queen. That's all I'm around is gay guys. Hey, girl. Oh, God.
Sucking on my prop.
Poor Fievel Mouskowitz got COVID.
Man, it is Groundhog Day, though. It is. Because every week it's some other shitty story about somebody we know getting COVID.
Yep. There's always a new celebrity, a group of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills got it last week. They were all diagnosed. I'm like, yeah, because they're all whores.
Yeah, which is getting back to my whole mental illness thing earlier.
But it's just, also, because
it's depressing as F.
Yeah, but also people with money think that they're immune to it. Well, I'm rich, so I'm not around poor people because only poor people get COVID. Really? Like, it's just so gross. It's just like, no, you're a human being. You're going to get it if you act like an idiot and put yourself in dumb situations. If everybody actually wore their masks, we wouldn't be shutting down like this. But people have these private secret shows. Like a lot of the comics in the scene here, like the bringer comics, the ones that are like 5 to 10 years in, like doing all those rooftop shows or the park shows, like all the cool kids in that clique. I'm not part of that clique. But they all do these like little outdoor shows or these secret indoor shows, and a lot of them are catching COVID. They're all in this group. It's this group on Facebook that I'm in. They're like, yeah, hi, I was diagnosed with COVID. Anybody around me this week at a show should quarantine. Bye. What? And it's like,
oh, that's like a millennial. It sounds millennial-esque.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's millennially ill, not mentally ill. It's millennially ill.
That's what we're calling. We're calling this episode millennially ill.
Yes, millennially ill. I can't even say it. I made it up, but I can't even say it.
It's great, millennially ill.
Yes, and these kids they just think like, oh, it's a comic. I know this person. I'm not gonna. Yeah, you are. And the simplest solution. I mean, I have my own microphone, so when I have done a couple of these shows, it's like, okay, I have my own mic. You could wipe them with the wipes and it helps, but those little grooves on the microphone, I don't trust those things. Come on.
I don't know. Stuff gets coagulated in there.
Oh, things grow in there. There's like little communities in there. There's like other like galaxies inside those things. It's like the Men in Black dog collar. When you look at the dog collar, it's all these galaxies. That's what's in those microphones.
It's the worst. It's the worst. You ever go on a mic and somebody was on it and their breath is all up in that mic? Ugh.
Or you see people's lipsticks on it. I'm like, what were you doing?
Yeah.
So I have my own microphone. But all you have to do, you remember those sandwich bags that we used to have as kids when your mom would make a sandwich and it would fold? Yeah. And you put your sandwich in your bag and you go to school?
Yeah.
All you need is to put one of those over the mic every time. It's so easy. It's not fucking rocket science. If you're going to do a show maskless. I think you should put that on. If you're not going to switch the mics out, do that. Put the little, plastic sandwich bag on it. It works.
A little mic condom, if you will.
But even those foamy things
Right.
absorb the shit. And it gets, I
Ew.
don't trust those. So just put a sandwich bag. It's cheap. Get a
Ew.
box of them, just put those little glass, when they put them on your feet when you get your toes done, why not put it on the microphone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
I,
that's the easiest
I know.
solution. I
We
don't
were,
know why I'm such a genius, but the thing is, it's like if you
well,
want, these people are fucking idiots. They think they're totally immune to it. That it's not going to happen to me. Yes, it is.
it has.
Yeah,
I
we
know too
just,
many people that have had it.
well, like what was it, a week and a half ago? Almost Wednesday, it'll be 2 weeks. Kenny Ortega died.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's there's too many hitting home. It's like, come on, how bad do you got to do your shitty 6-minute set? Like how? I mean, I understand because I'm jonesing for a mic. Trust me,
Right.
I'm completely depleted without a microphone. But
Well, yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not going to risk my life because there's comics on a show I don't know and I don't trust them. If it's something that I'm doing and I can control the situation, or I
Right.
can make sure everybody's safe, then I can
Mhm.
handle it. But I'm not doing like randoms. I can't. Like I don't want to put myself in that situation of stressing out and then spreading it around to everybody.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I get the need to like sort of control like what's in your control. So
Mm-hmm.
like I have I'll just talk about it real quick. So I have the
Yeah.
show coming up at Gatsby's again, and
Yes.
thank God, and I
Yay.
yes, December 17th, 7:30 p.m. cuckoo christmas.eventbrite.com for anybody in Florida. You can find it.
And
But
and
that's
for and for all the cool cats, that's cuckoo cuckoo, babe. I mean that.
cuckoo, cuckoo. You're a cuckoo, too. Esther Coo. That's why it's a cuckoo Christmas. Hopefully, I have my special guest comes, but I've got Freddie Stebbins again. I've got
Nice.
Oscar Colossos.
Nice.
I've got Josh Rosen, who does some wicked impressions. And so,
Fantastic.
those four right now, plus the special guest. And, we'll see. We'll see. I might do some more time. But anyway, getting back to Gatsby. So they're doing, like we talked about, we're there, everybody's masked. You can step in and out of the room. Fortunately for comics, sets aren't that long. If they don't feel comfortable, they can, their set's done, they can go,
Right.
they're distanced from the audience. At the event last night, a lot of space. So I felt very comfortable. But like again, Florida, it's not mandated. None of this is mandated,
Right.
So, it's like, what are you willing to risk your life to do?
Like is going out that important? I mean, social, I get it, but it's like you could do all that stuff responsibly. And
You
that's
can.
all anybody asks. Just please be responsible. Think of other people besides your fucking self and just put yourself in other people's shoes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just everybody's so self-absorbed. Have, get-togethers, but wear masks. They say,
I've seen,
at
right.
bars and restaurants, I mean, I know that they shut them down because of the spread is, 50, 60% of the spread is coming from private gatherings and people talking. So they're trying to think if it's starting at the bars, you're drinking, you're with your friends, you're at the table, and people drink and they get louder, because you're drinking, you're more relaxed and
Right.
more open. So you get closer, spits flying more because you're projecting more because you're
Mm-hmm.
drunk. Because everybody, all of a sudden, you ever notice people get really deaf when they drink? It's like when you start drinking, everything becomes like,
Yeah,
all of a
everybody's
sudden
all
you have to,
loud and
you
whatnot.
feel
Yeah.
like you have to shout because nobody can hear you all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's, so that's projectiling these droplets everywhere and people are getting sick. So that I think they're thinking, I know they're just trying to cut back and see if that's going to make a difference on the private gatherings. It's just, I don't know. It's just we're just flying by the seat of our pants, people. We're trying.
Right. Well, that was a sketch on SNL this weekend about how like COVID is like appearing everywhere. COVID's in the college, COVID's over here, COVID's over there. You didn't do well. You didn't. New Zealand is, like one of the kids in the COVID sketch.
Yeah.
We were gonna send you to New Zealand, but you didn't infect anybody. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's like enough, man. So on a brighter note, the vaccine is supposedly FDA approved, right?
Yep. And people are already getting it. And I can't. I mean, people like us that are healthy and not in the vulnerable population, we're not going to get ours until between June and September. So, I don't know. So by then we'll see how many people die from it. But
My
it's
God.
not, come on, we've already wiped out the bubonic plague. We've wiped out smallpox. We've wiped out all these huge plagues. So, I'm just, people take the fucking vaccine and just shut up. If you're in the vulnerable population, please take the vaccine, because we don't want you to die from this, die from old age, die from a heart attack, die from doing a bunch of blow and banging 4 hookers, die in a good way. Don't die from COVID. That's a shitty way to go.
Right. I know. It's crazy. I can't believe we've been talking about, I can't believe it's been in I just can't believe how long this has been going on, and how long it's going to continue to go on. And these shutdowns and of course now airlines have, because it's the holidays. So if you are flying, the $49 price is now back to its normal, 150, when you're, at least coming to Florida, I think. So it's, or vice versa, going to New York. So it's just insane, it's just insane.
Yeah, they always price gouge every, holiday. So, Actually, it's sad that their price gouging is actually their normal price when it's not price gouged.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm shocked at how, it's like, I'm shocked at how much toilet paper costs, actually. Every time I'm like, really? $6 for it's like for 3 rolls or whatever. It's like, they're just like all the necessity stuff that they know people need. That's the stuff that's still like crazy price. Nobody's making money, right?
Yep. But it's
Where's the stimulus check?
Yeah, well, talk to McConnell about that, because he's holding it up, because he doesn't want to pay us. He only wants to pay his corporate goons. He doesn't want to pay the little guy a little help. That's what's holding it up. Anyway, I don't even want to get into that bullshit.
Let's not.
But it's funny because everything is gouged. It's like all of a sudden every store in America has become the airport gift shop. Like everything is an exorbitant amount of money now for the basic necessities. Like, a pack of gum in an airport gift shop is $7 when you could get it for $1.99 at the store. You know what I mean? Like, a little bag of chips that's like $2 is like $18. So the whole America's become an airport gift shop.
It has. And you know what? You're right. And the other thing too, I used to have this thing where like in the 90s, you take any 3 items. Back then it was, let's say gum, a 6-pack. This is, we're talking about actually the 80s. So it would be like gum, like a muffin, and like a 6-pack of Heineken. We're talking about an ex-husband, actually. and those 3 items would add up to $7, no matter what. Like, no matter what 3 items you purchased, it would be $7.
Right.
Now, whatever 3 items you add up to $20. You're spending $20 no matter who you are. 3 things, whatever they are: toilet paper, a toothbrush, and
$20. Yep.
Whatever. It's $20. It's just $20. Nobody's got $20.
And every grocery bag now is $20 to $25 a bag. Like if I get 2 bags of groceries, it's usually $50, $60.
Yeah.
And if I have 3 bags, it's like 65, 70, somewhere in there. So like, I'm like, grocery bags used to average $10 a bag of items could fit in a bag. That's how I would break it down.
I blame the millennials and Ellen.
Yep, Millenially Ill. Thank you. All week.
I know it's Monday, but I'm already spent thinking about the week. And I know we got the holidays are coming up. And some of us obviously will not be with family this year. Wah, wah. I know. Yes.
Yep,
well,
I'm totally Macaulay Culking it this year. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
I plan on, going rogue. And I'm going to break curfews of all the curfews. All of the curfews.
What's a curfew, bitch? I'm breaking it, okay?
Yeah, the whole country's on curfew.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
we are. That's all right.
Exactly.
As long as I can go work out and not kill people and have lunch money with G and everything else, then I'm good.
Yes. Do we have anything else? Because I feel like, you know, I love our fans and our friends that have been tuning in. I don't want to exploit COVID any more than it needs to be.
Well, have you, didn't, you were telling me when we were, getting ready to do the show that you mentioned a fan actually sent us an email about the show.
Oh, yes, you're right. Hold on.
Remember that?
Let me get my glasses. I call these glasses the Schumers.
Oh, yeah!
Chuck Schumer. All of a sudden, I'm Chuck Schumer.
But you got to do the hand, like,
we are not
it's time. He likes to act out things.
These are the Schumers. I think they belong to my friend's husband. I think I took them by accident. Well, but anyway, I
love your Schumers. Those are great.
Schumers. So I got an email from my friend in Italy, who I had mentioned in an earlier broadcast of Lunch Money.
You heard from him? Wait, you heard from him also?
I heard just from my Italian friend.
Oh, I remember you telling me that we got a fan letter from Puerto Rico. Did you delete that?
That's correct. That's right. We did get a fan letter.
Yeah, because you told me that like a couple days ago. I know. Let's do both. Okay, do the Italian one, and then we'll end with the fan letter. We'll shout her out.
Okay. All right. So this is the fan letter. Well, not the fan letter. This is the Italian who wrote to me.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm so discombobulated with our fans and our friends.
Yeah, we have so many.
So from Italy, dearest Gina, it's been a long time and I've been thinking of you.
Gina, I've been thinking about your pussy.
As you know, Italy was greatly affected by COVID.
As you will know, COVID fucked up my sex life.
And I can see it appears just as bad, if not worse, in America.
And I know you're not getting any dick out in America either.
I would come to see you, but not before a vaccine is available.
I want to stick it in you, but I need to get the vaccine stuck it in me first.
Come on, man. Hold on. Will you, well, sorry, will you be one? It's so bad. Will you be one of the first to get a vaccine?
Can I stick it in you first?
I hope you stay happy and healthy, and please know I still think of you fondly, and I hope we may meet again.
Washing your ass and pour a foot of my face in it.
All right. That was that was the email, and then
so for our new fans, if you don't know, because we set it up really badly because we're so unorganized. I translate letters that Gina gets from like her Italian guy that she met back in 9/11 when she went to Italy and all this stuff. So that's just his recent email to her. So now,
and the other.
Where's this fan from? You said
this fan is from Puerto Rico.
Okay. Oh, I speak Spanish too. See, I speak so many languages. Let
me put the Schumers back on.
You even do the eyes.
He's so fucking miserable. He can't believe everything. It's just
he's just like this. Will somebody just kill me now? Just kill me. It's time. It's time to point at his watch, and he has to, and a slap on the wrist, and a slap. Stop acting out the scene.
All right. So this is from a young woman named Rosa.
Rosa.
She's been watching us in Puerto Rico, and she's like, dear Gina and Christy, I think you guys are the best.
Mira, Gina and Christy, I love you, right?
I can't wait for lunch money. It's the highlight of my day.
Me gusta lunch money, right? It's so cute, right? You're so funny.
I think it's so funny how you guys look alike and do Cher impressions.
Mira, I love Cher, right? Because you like doing so good, right? You're like both like Cher, right? Like Gatora and Nora like doing the Cher, right? That's cute.
She asks if we like boys or girls.
Mira, do you like do it or do you like do it, right?
I like boys.
I'm a fan of the
you
cock.
like men.
I like men. Gina likes boys, honey. Rosa, Gina likes boys. I like fucking men. I like big, scary monster men that could squat a fucking building and they could grab my fucking head with their hands and just crush it and force sexual things on me. Ooh, how's she doing?
Her last question.
Cool.
Her last question is,
okay.
Would you guys consider coming to Puerto Rico and doing a lunch money in our town? I can get a group of people together to come see you live.
Oh, Mira, will you like come to Puerto Rico, right? It'd be so cute, right? Because then we could go to the mall, right? Mira, I love it. We could like sit there and laugh and watch you guys be funny, right? You're so cute, right? I love you, right? Love, Rosa.
Yes, that's it. So that's everything.
Oh,
yeah.
Rosa, we love you.
we love Rosa, and we love Rafael from Italy, and we appreciate all of that. So that's lunch money. What's coming up for you this week?
And also, please appreciate the fact that I can speak any language.
Well, you certainly can interpret any language.
I'm a definite good interpreter.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. This week, well, as you know, Wednesday nights at 9 p.m., I'm on Governor's Radio with my show, Christy Unleashed with JC Best. Well, JC is actually recording his album, and he's doing a lot of really cool things. Like he's doing an animated album and stuff. So he's in the studio like nonstop. So he's taking a break until February, and his album comes out February 1st. It's called Christian Comedy 2121. Which is great for him. So I had to kick him to the curb for a bit because he's just overwhelmed. So I'm having special guest hosts every week. And so this week on Christy Unleashed without JC Best, our special guest co-host will be Christine Meehan-Berg.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And next Wednesday, the 23rd, for Christmas, my special guest host on Christy Unleashed without JC Best on December 23rd will be Tammy Pescatelli.
Wow.
I'm very excited, and I got, there's other people lined up to do it, so we'll get into the schedule later on by then. But so this Wednesday at 9 on governorsradio.com, and also Thursday at noon the following day on my YouTube channel, on youtube.com/SteveMillerComic. Or you could just look up Christy Miller Comedy and you'll find the channel. It'll air there as well. So this week is with Christine Meehan-Berg. It's going to be so funny. I love her because she's as fucked up as I am. So it's going to be a good show.
She's a sweetheart too. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yes. So great. All right. So that's great. And I've got Gatsby's on the 17th here in Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Go to the show, people.
Cuckoo Christmas. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. You can't miss it. It's Q. K-U-K-U.
It's cuckoo, ka-choo. I mean,
cuckoo.
It's
choo-choo. Yes, ma'am.
Like anybody knows who Sammy Davis Jr. is anymore.
Not anymore, because it's
they're all millennially ill.
Millennially ill. I bet now none of them know any single Beatle. Like the Beatles, it's just they don't know the Beatles.
No, they're like, what is that? Is there a bug spray for that? That's bullshit.
On that note, you've been listening to Lunch Money.
Yes, you have. We are here every Monday at 12 noon on Facebook Live and the YouTube channel. Click over there, give us a follow and subscribe. We love you. We will see you next Monday at noon. Deuces.